Hello, welcome to another Bunch of People video. So today I'm going to tell you a story about today. This is like a real vlog, except for I'm not, in the thing when it's happening, like my friend Cameron is on Cam the Man Vlogs. Shout out to you. He's usually doing the thing when he's vlogging. I'm just going to be here telling the story of the thing that's happening right now. So, here I am. Working at Kosai. Haha, working at Kosai. Not the restaurant, but the science place. We don't sell food, we sell science. We sell science, man. And so, I'm selling some science. I mean, I didn't really sell it, but, you know, you buy admission or something, and then you get the science. I was having a good day. I watched a movie about robots. It was a good robot movie. And there were a lot of dancing robots. That was when they were like, Robots don't dance very well. And I was watching dancing robots. And I was also teaching kids about robots. There were a lot of robots today. But the story happens when I'm driving home. So I'm driving home on Broad Street. Broad Street, the broadest of streets. Not really. It's like maybe 4 lanes. When it's good. I guess maybe the 2 parking lanes kind of on the side, but 4 driving lanes. Not a very broad street, but it probably was the broadest street at some point, back when the albatrosses roamed the plains. Yes. So yeah, driving down Broad Street, just whistling away, or maybe singing, humming, dancing, probably. I was driving, cruising in the left lane of the 2, and it's very difficult to turn on Broad Street. Off of Broad Street, because most of the time, if you're going to turn left, there's not even a left turn lane. And so you just kind of have to stop in the middle of the road and wait, and then turn when you can, turn when all the cars leave. And, guess what? When there is a turn lane, some people don't even use it. They just don't. I was driving down, and the guy in front of me goes into the turn lane just a little bit. So here's me driving, here's him in front of me. He just turns like that. I'm still here. He doesn't even go all the way into the turn lane. He had a good 3-4 feet. He could have gone farther into the turn lane. But he didn't. And I couldn't go forward. If I had gone forward, I would have hit that guy. I would have hit the back of his car. I can't go right and then around him because there's cars just zooming by at the good 30 miles an hour. And that's dangerous. Dangerous. I wasn't going to go around, so I just sit there. It's like if there were not a turn lane and he were trying to turn. But there is a turn lane and he's trying to turn and I still can't go. And so I'm just sitting there. I'm crying tears of pain. There were no tears, actually, but I was unhappy. Finally, after a full 15 seconds, this guy turns finally into the road he was trying to turn onto, and I can go forward and continue my little drive in my absolute sadness that I had held up the people behind me. And I took my hair and I tore it from my scalp with huge tufts of hair in my fists, and I released them, and they each formed small cats, very furry Persian cats, with how much hair I tore. And then we came to a stoplight, because it was like a stoplight, 10 feet after that. And the guy who was directly behind me pulls up right next to me. And I turn to him and I say, "I'm so sorry." And he looks over at me. And he is very calm. And he says, "The guy in front of you, he could have kept going. He should have gone farther into that lane." And I was like, "How can you not see my distress? You're so calm, sir." And he's like, "The guy in front of you was bad word. Something about a cell phone, bad word. Very calmly. And I was like, okay, thank you for understanding. He knew it wasn't me. And that was the greatest gift of all that he could have given to me. I don't even remember what he said exactly, but he just knew that that's what I needed. I needed somebody to come up to me and say, bad word, it wasn't your fault, kid. Bad word. Sayonara. So that's it. That's the story. It's not really much of a story. But I'm fine with that. I think that you should tell your stories even if they're not that interesting. I mean, if you could tell them interestingly, there's a guy on YouTube called Olan Rogers. Yeah, Olan Rogers. You should check his channel out. He tells stories in the best way. They're all really good stories, but it's the way he tells them. They don't even have to be a good story. He could tell a story about going to the post office and like picking up his mail, and it would be hilarious. He's fantastic. And he's actually the guy who inspired me to make this video, me telling a story in the funniest way I could, which is probably not that funny. But you know what? You know what? It's a good day. I gotta go study for physics now because physics is my life for the next 2 days. Three days, because I guess there's 2 tests on Monday. It's bad. It's a bad day. By the way, this is taped to my screen door, the plastic part of it. As you can see, it is taped on. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. Taped on. Okay, this is a really long video, so I'm going to let you go now. Bye!